What Has Happened to Amber Heard? Depp v. Heard, a new three-part Netflix documentary, examines the well-known legal dispute between actor Johnny Depp and actress Amber Heard, focusing particularly on the trial's media coverage, which included widely watched televised hearings that led to the first-ever trial by TikTok. The legal dispute between the ex-couple and Depp started in 2016 when Heard requested a divorce from Depp and obtained a restraining order against him, claiming that he had been physically and verbally abusive during their marriage. She eventually rescinded that assertion, and as part of their divorce settlement, Depp gave Heard $7 million, which she then contributed to a charitable organization. Depp filed a libel suit against The Sun in 2020 after it published an article labeling him a wife-beater, and the actor's legal team contended that Heard was actually the one who had been abusive. A judge threw out the case, saying he thought the newspaper's version of Depp hitting Heard was substantially true. However, the infamous 6-week trial depicted in the documentary took place when Depp also sued Heard in the U.S. for libel after she published an opinion piece in The Washington Post referring to herself as a public figure representing domestic violence, even though Depp was not specifically mentioned in the piece. Heard was found guilty on 3 counts of libel after 6 weeks of hearings, and the court gave Depp $10.35 million in damages. In response to one of those allegations, Heard launched a countersuit and was awarded $2 million in damages. "The disappointment I feel today is beyond words," Heard said following the decision. "I'm devastated that despite the overwhelming proof, my ex-husband's disproportionate power, influence, and sway could not be overcome. Considering what this ruling means for other women, I'm even more disappointed. It is a failure. It turns back time to a time when a woman who spoke out and out may face public humiliation and shame. The notion that violence against women should be regarded seriously is retracted as a result." Although Heard insisted that her decision to settle the dispute was not an act of concession, she said that moving forward, there are no restrictions or gags with respect to my voice. She sold her Yucca County, California, home after the trial and moved to Europe. What has become of Amber Heard? Heard and her daughter are currently residing in Spain. She has 2 films coming out now after stepping away from the spotlight for a while following the trial. She made her first public appearance following the resolution of the legal dispute in June 2023 at the Taormina Film Festival. Heard attended the event to support the independent movie In the Fire, in which he portrays a psychologist in the late 1800 seconds who takes on the case of a little child in Colombia who is thought to be possessed.